All right, so we got 2 new flavors for you guys today. We have another one from the Mamasan. This one is purple cheesecake. I'm really excited about trying that one. And then we have the Burstool. We have peach and raspberry. Stay tuned. We will let you guys know what we think. I'm looking for a really, really nice creamy cheesecake flavor from it. And you get that, but it's a really big punch of flavor at once. I feel like you exhale it, and then that cheesecake flavor slowly settles down till it's comfortable. It's not a bad flavor. The flavor is spot on. I just feel like there's way too much flavor right off the top.
All right, so we got Mamasan's purple cheesecake. I get the cheesecake, but I can't figure out what purple is. I want to say lavender. Throwing a ballpark out here, but it tastes like lavender cheesecake. Kind of weird. Kind of weird to think about it, but it's actually pretty decent. I mean, it's an awkward wherever the purple is, and then the cheesecake. It's got a good cheesecake flavor. I know we had this conversation before about cheesecakes having that all around togetherness, the sweetness, the graham cracker kind of flavor there. Still a question of what the purple's going to be. We're going to look it up and we'll let you know when we do the all together thing here. But for now, we just want to kind of see if we can guess it.
Before I even say anything about the review, this was another bottle we got from Aaron at Celtic Vape. So, thank you, Aaron. I know this was out of your personal stash. It kind of has like a dark chocolate, kind of like flaky, like topping deal to it. The cheesecake flavor itself is really good, and I'm not a big cheesecake person. The cheesecake isn't overpowering. It's just the right amount of like sweetness. But first inhale on it, that's all I'm getting is like a kind of like a dark chocolate kind of flavor out of it.
Okay, so we've got the Mamasan's purple cheesecake.
Okay.
We've all been talking about this. I just looked it up. It is a Filipino style purple yam cheesecake. Purple yam cheesecake. And that's why we're getting that kind of more robust flavor in the beginning. It's the flavor of the yam.
Oh, that's crazy.
It makes sense now because now I think about sweet potatoes, sweet potato pie, sweet potato. It's got that kind of taste right before the end of the cheesecake hit. To me, it's a really good blend. It's a good mix. It's throwing me off until I realize what it was.
It's kind of nice to see them do something different like that, though, because I've never heard of a yams
Purple yam, no.
Yeah, and it's interesting. But like I said, it is a good flavor. I am usually a cheesecake fan. I do believe the flavor is way too strong right at the front for me. But I usually use cheesecake as a background flavor myself. So.
Yeah, you put that top note on it and send it on its way. But this top note is kind of different. I mean, and that's where it's almost unique, and it kind of makes me like it even more now.
Yeah.
To think about what it is. I mean, I would have never figured that it'd be a yam. No way, no how.
No, definitely not.
No.
It's weird because I mean, I swear to God, all I get out of it, or like that first inhale, I get like a dark chocolate.
Well, you
kind
think
of flavor.
You've been to my house. I make like yam or sweet potato spears all the time. I'm always cooking them. It smells like brownies when you open the oven.
Yeah.
So that could be the chocolate kind of that you're
Yeah.
getting out of it. But yeah, if you haven't had sweet potato spears, cut them up, throw them on the grill, in the oven. Amazing.
Now, I've never had a purple yam.
I've never had them.
I have had Japanese sweet potatoes, and let me tell you something. Probably the best sweet potato I've ever had. It's like you're cooking a sweet potato that has sugar right inside of it.
Right.
It's just so sweet.
I tell you, I am what I am, and this is purple cheesecake.
Absolutely.
It's good stuff, man. Definitely gonna go 5 out of 5. It's got the uniqueness. It's got the cheesecake at the same time. It's not a pungent, overpowering, I hate it flavor.
No, it doesn't
actually
even
taste good.
It doesn't stick on your tongue at all.
No, and it tastes good. Even the first inhale tastes good. I don't know what it is. I didn't even care what it was. It just tasted good.
It's a hell of a lot better than that guava pop.
Oh, hell of a lot better. I mean, I didn't know what guava was, but okay. But this flavor itself is actually really good, and I'm actually enjoying it. What do you got for stars?
I definitely gotta go 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It doesn't stick on your tongue. It's nice, just right amount of sweetness to it. I still don't know. I don't know what a purple yam will ever actually taste like on its own. We might have to find one.
Yeah, now we're going to do purple yam spears.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
down
what
for
we're
that.
gonna
A little
do.
butter on top.
No,
But
just on the grill.
Alright, so I'm going 4 out of 5 myself.
Alright, 4.
And I go 4 out of 5 just because of the initial inhale is just really strong. And like I said, I usually don't use cheesecake as a standalone flavor, and there is a lot of cheesecake flavor. Now, as far as the cheesecake alone, it's not too overpowering. It's just that there's too much during the inhale, and then it perfectly balances itself out on the exhale, and that's what I enjoy about it. And it may just be that the purple yams kind of making it a stronger cheesecake flavor initially.
Yeah, no, so where we got it from was Celtic. We're going to find a place online that you can buy this. We're going to put it below. We're going to find the cheapest one we can find for you. Description below. Purple yam. You ever tried it? Let us know what it tastes like. How do you make it? What do you make it with? Do you bake it? Is it the same thing as regular yam?
I got that. So the second flavor we got for you is Burst Duo's Peach and Raspberry. First initial thought, I don't mind peach. I'm not a big fan of it. Raspberry, on the other hand, I really like it as long as it's not oversweetened. And that's hard to do because there's a lot of times that the raspberry flavoring is like a candied kind of flavoring. With that said, I'm really impressed with this juice. I know we were impressed with the Burst Duo before with the kiwi strawberry. So for this being the second flavor we had from them, I'm actually really impressed because just right now I don't even know how many other flavors they have. But I'm really impressed just with the fact that both of these that we've actually had and tried has been extremely just well flavored.
My first initial thought, Mike says, come here, put a little bit on your coil here, let you try it. And it was just like a blast of great peach flavoring, a little hint of raspberry. It wasn't overpowering for me. Very sweet. It's just a very well put together juice. There's definitely a little complexity there. I like the depth in the flavor. It smooths out as you exhale. You got the brightness of the fruit flavors when you inhale. This is a well put together juice. I really enjoy it. Very quietly back here.
Alright, so this is Burst Duo's Peach Raspberry. It's got a good peach flavor. Like a peach ring almost to me. Not getting so much of the raspberry. Wish I did. The peach is a little overpowering. Still has got that I don't know. It's just overpowering peach for me. Not that I don't like the peach flavor or peach ring flavor, but I was hoping to have some more raspberry in it.
Honestly, Corey, what were your initial thoughts on this?
All right, so I get peach ring and no raspberry, and I'm not liking it.
And Mike?
I get both.
Yeah, see, I'm getting a hint of raspberry, but only in the exhale at the very end.
Hint. It's not a hint. It's a duo. It's like, you know, a duo. It's like Sonny and Cher without Sonny.
She was still successful.
Was it a noise?
Yeah, I get that. All right. Anyway, so I get peach ring, and that's it. I don't have the raspberry after hint.
You don't get raspberry at all.
I don't know. I don't taste it at all. I mean, unless it's just falling back in the hint group, I don't get it at all.
It's definitely a bottom note.
Yeah.
It's not something that's really present.
See, you know, that's all fine and dandy. I'm an upfront kind of guy.
And I'm getting that peach ring flavor as well, but I feel like the raspberry kind of cuts it right there at the end.
Yeah, you're saying like you don't get the sweetness at the end of a peach ring. And I do get that sweetness at the end. Maybe for me that's the raspberry. I just get a sweet raspberry than a tart.
Then it's quite possible.
See, I don't even get tart. I just get the like sugared kind of like background note of it. I mean, I get the peach right up front.
Yep.
And that's no problem. But it's like it's like the raspberries playing peekaboo.
It's like
Because it's in the background, and you've got to look for it.
I like pictures.
But for me, you know, I am getting a really strong peach up front as well, like you guys are, and I feel like that's the thing with peach when you use peach as a flavoring. It is a strong flavor, and it does stick out like a sore thumb.
You can hide it though. We make flavors where we've had flavors that have been where the peach has been in there, but it's so hidden that it's almost a subtle back note on its own.
But at
It
the
just
same
depends
time,
on how much you put in.
that's exactly it. How many times have we put one drop too much,
Yeah, that's true.
and it's just put right there?
And there's a lot of flavors like that too. You know, if you put one or two drops of like a coffee flavor in there, you're fine. Anything more than that, though, you ruin the bottle altogether, and you're mixing coffee flavors for days.
And that's with raspberry. If you just go straight raspberry, you end up with a muddled mess that doesn't taste like raspberry at all. It tastes like dirt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a great flavor when you just go
And I
straight
think that's
raspberry.
why I'm enjoying this, because I'm getting that straight right up front peach that fades down into a raspberry on the exhale that I enjoy. It may be something that's kind of eluded you as far as in the back note. You might be getting the sweetness from the raspberry.
Well, it's like the flavor we did earlier. It's the taste buds. You know,
Yeah.
you're going to taste what you want to taste. So we're going to do this, I guess, the easy way. We'll go, Chris, what do you got for stars?
I'm going 4 out of 5.
Mike, what do you got?
I go to 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. So we go 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. I'm going to go 3 out of 5. Still a peach ring. Still tastes like a decent peach ring. Not my cup of tea.
Right.
But for the flavor itself, it tastes like peach ring. It tastes like I went to the store and bought a bag of peach rings and chewing on them all day. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to deny that the flavor isn't decent. It's just not what I would expect.
I will tell you though, something you're gonna have to try. I will tell you personally, the raspberry does come out better in a tank.
In a tank. Close to the same.
Yeah.
All right, so want to get a hold of us, Gmail, caveofvape at gmail.com. That would be our email address. We've got a Facebook. Mike, tell them about it.
We've got the group and the page. Both of them are under Vaping in the Man Cave. And we also have Twitter.
Yep, on our Twitter is man_cave_vaping. You can find us there. Every once in a while we go out, we'll take some random photos, some vape shops we go to, things like that.